I belong to you. Oh, to the end of the road, till I can't let go. Na 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 na, na 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 na. You belong to me. Ooh, Pisces. Damn. Let's take a step back, please. Let's make sure we all have a bottle of water, a box of tissues, a comfy place. I'm hearing to sit. I'm hearing if not stand. And let's make sure as well that we're ready for the story to unfold. Oh my goodness, Scorpio, I'm hearing so strongly. Okay, now I just did the Scorpio reading, Pisces, and you came through your dancing and trancing there with Scorpio in that read big time. That was a full moon and Aquarius reading. You can access the readings for all the other signs via the playlist on the channel. Just click Alchemy and you get routed to the video playlist, and I've made different playlists. All the Scorpio readings, all the Pisces readings, and then all the 1st to the 31st of the month readings are also now out. You can access those the 1st to the 15th as well. Those are out, and then the moon cycle reading. So, you know, those are there, Pisces, if you are feeling drawn to watch a Scorpio or other signs. Scorpio going through like, yes, I'm here. Hello, I'm hearing, I'm knocking, knock, knock. I'm hearing, you don't need to ask who's there. I'm hearing, you've known. I'm hearing, and I've known that we would be getting to the point where we would be I'm hearing working, I'm hearing not with the door, but through the door. I'm hearing as the portal of change. The star literally fell in between my lap, Scorpio. I'm hearing Scorpio so strongly. Pisces fell in between my my legs, and it's just right side up, like pick me up when you're, I'm hearing when you're ready to go. I'm hearing pick me up before you go. No, pick me up when you're ready to go. I'm hearing that's when we're gonna be getting I'm hearing to the next leg of the story. Pisces about that. All right, we're back now. We were just saying the Mother of Swords and the Nine of Wands coming through. I'm hearing there is I'm hearing a big conversation here. Okay, I'm hearing this is like, and I just caught sight of the time. There was 11 seconds right then, and that came through in the tail end of it in the Scorpio reading. Okay. I'm hearing let's not get too deep into that conversation space. The Fool here leading up. I'm hearing at least not yet. For maybe a surprise coming through. The Fool coming through on the floor, mirroring the Temperance card, Daughter of Pentacles, and the Empress with the Ace of Cups. So for number, I'm hearing this has really been a long ride. I'm hearing we're not going to pretend like it was comfy. I'm hearing we're just not. We're not going to pretend like. I'm hearing the steel of the rails as well that we held on to as we rode it out actually made us felt accommodated. I'm hearing on the train ride home. I'm hearing with the Judgment card and the Son of Pentacles with the Three of Pentacles. Now Pisces, for a number of you, I'm hearing it's been a good game of tension. Okay, I'm hearing tug of war. I'm hearing talking but not talking. I'm hearing turning but not feeling. I'm hearing that we are opening. I'm hearing the door to anything. Wow, interesting. Okay, so for a number of you, I'm seeing that it's been a lot of, I'm hearing a lot of emotion I'm seeing as well, kind of like building. Now, Mother of Swords and the Nine of Wands, I'm hearing someone really, I'm hearing had a lot to say. I'm hearing that they didn't. Father of Wands in reverse, like biting the tongue, not communicating diagonal to the Son of Swords or the Father of Cups. Like, yeah, I'm hearing we're here, we're in the room, we're working on you with this. I'm hearing as well Ten of Cups, but we're gonna let the balloon, I'm hearing, just keep kind of growing and growing. Eight of Cups here with the Father of Cups. For number, I'm hearing there was just a lot of emotion, plain and simple. There was a lot. I'm hearing also on your chest that you wanted to communicate. Be this your own energy, be it that of another. I'm getting that someone felt almost like, oh, I feel so weird. I'm hearing I need to say something about this. I'm hearing as well, and it could have just been here comes a justice. Like, yeah, I'm hearing thank you. Somebody. I'm hearing at least brought the need for the conversation up. Okay, like, yeah, let's talk about it. I'm hearing specifically, and the Mother of Swords with the Ten of Swords. I'm hearing again to the end of the road till I can't let go. You belong to me, I belong to you. With the dog, no, there's no Daughter of Swords anywhere here, actually. I'm not sure what that is about, but you have the Mother of Swords, the Father of Swords. There could have been a little bit of like, like a lot of distraction. I'm hearing in the space of getting very directly to the point of conversation here. And someone may have felt like there was a very strong level of attraction. I'm hearing that they felt like, how do we get the balloon in hand and have her ride off with it? Like, I don't know what that's alluding to, but it could have been even, I'm seeing even like an agency who wanted to present like some performer, and they wanted to perhaps represent them even as a publicist in terms of like publicity, and something perhaps just felt a little off. Like, I don't know, they've got a lot of questions. I don't know why they keep getting back to us with like more emails upon emails upon emails about why the love letter is so long. Again, like, I don't know what that is alluding to, but you know, someone perhaps felt a little skeptical. Now the High Priestess here is mirroring the Ten of Swords, and we remain with the Hierophant. I'm hearing it's just as looking at the clock there, 344. It's just as simple as that. I'm hearing it in that way, the Four of Cups in reverse. Like, I'm hearing it's the happy ending. I'm hearing plain and simple, Pisces. Plain and simple. I'm hearing, yes, the alleviation, the feeling of relief. It really is. Really is that. I'm hearing that also relatable, okay, whereby you may have expected that this would come through, okay, where you're like, I know what it's going to feel like that day when I'm hearing question myself like that any longer. I'm hearing that as well for a number of you, and it could have had to do with kind of how you felt ready to experience a certain experience, how you felt physically ready to also publicly, I'm hearing publicly kind of engage with your audience in some kind of way. And it could have been a question of physical body, or even let's say, you know, confidence. What is confidence? But to say it in the way of, you know, the readiness to channel even our emotional reality here that has been very much real and very much relevant, right? And just because we're not expressing what we're feeling doesn't mean that we haven't been feeling anything. I'm hearing for the past 4 years. I'm hearing the past 8 years as well. Now, for a number of you, there's been a lot of work here that's been done. I'm hearing heart chakra, throat chakra. I'm hearing there is a lot of communication. I'm hearing on the table to be delivered. I'm seeing it as a sermon. I'm hearing as a sermon related to the Strength card. For a number of you, I'm hearing you may actually be getting word from someone, be it a Leo, someone's got a Leo on their chart. I'm hearing they're really turning you on, Pisces. I'm hearing there's a lot of honey in the pot there. I'm hearing it can tend to get kind of sticky. I'm hearing if we were to stick our finger in it, I don't know what that's about, but I'm hearing someone has like some sort of even Pisces. I'm hearing Scorpio so strongly, some kind of like fascination even with I keep looking at the phone thinking that it's like turned off. I'm like a little paranoid now. I don't want it to turn off, and I'm like going and talking, and I'm thinking that it's rolling through. All right. Anyways, but yeah, someone just feels like, I'm hearing they're also like they're very magnetized. I'm hearing they're very much turned on by the question. I'm hearing itself. Okay, of what I'm hearing. What do they leave behind? I'm hearing as well with the Daughter of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles, and I'm seeing someone is wondering like what the history is even behind some kind of space, and be it the I'm hearing the many dimensions. I'm hearing of the emotional body. I'm hearing the psyche as well, and be it, you know, if you're dealing with someone or even with yourself, Pisces, big time, and you're kind of like getting ready to even experience another level of I'm hearing another kind of level of love. I'm hearing so much depth that has yet to be, I'm hearing discovered. I'm hearing also devoured. Okay. Yeah, it really is like that kind of heated energy here for you, Pisces. I'm hearing Scorpio so strong. Like, I'm seeing someone just they're fascinated. I'm hearing by your edges, Pisces. I'm not sure what that's alluding to, but I'm seeing it specifically related to the Eight of Pentacles. Like, they may have even they recognize that you perhaps have gone through a really tough time, and they I'm hearing they want to kind of do like, I'm hearing they want to do an examination with you. I don't know what that's alluding to. They may even feel guided to play a certain role that is very much uplifting and empowering, and it's a very sort of I'm hearing anxious. I'm hearing anxious. Empowerment. I'm hearing, which is kind of interesting, related to the Strength card, where it's like someone is like very much wanting to I'm hearing also talk to you. They want to talk to you. They kind of want to pick your brain, Pisces. And Pisces, you know, you're a water sign, especially if you've got a lot of water in your chart. They're giving you that feeling of like no. I'm hearing okay. I'm hearing It's called a web for a reason. We wove it. Okay, yeah, okay, there's a spider lurking, but you know, we don't need to look at him straight in the eyes the first time that we have, right, this conversation about, I'm hearing also the conversation of love, and I'm seeing like someone may feel a little reluctant perhaps to having, I'm hearing I'm hearing open-ended conversation also about that space where someone may be like, well, tell me about your, like, also your fantasies. Ooh, Pisces, tell me about your fantasies. Now the card in reverse looking into the future, like, yeah, okay? That's so Scorpio, right? So curious, like, I want to know, I don't want to just know what love is. Yeah, okay, sing me that song, but I want to know what love is also not. I'm hearing because that will tell me more about what love really is. Okay, that's like the Scorpio, right? And so I'm seeing this sort of like character who just, they're fascinated by Pisces, like they just stay, and it could be your audience as well, Pisces, right? Like let's say that you have a certain very public face of your work and you carry your work out in a public way. I'm seeing that people are really wanting to know more about, I'm hearing the creature, I'm hearing and its habitat. Okay, like they want to know like what lurks. I'm hearing also I'm hearing those lines, I'm hearing of love that are preached, the world upright. And it's weird because when I picked up this card, right, it's facing you, Pisces, right? But what's facing me is the Magician, and the Magician is all about the magic, right? I'm hearing all about the space of possibility. It's expansive, and when connected here to the world in such a way, we're brought face to face with the question of what our role really is, not just in creating that space, but in capitalizing on our character in it. And so for a number of you, this is really about what's my character? What's my concern, Pisces? What's my moral system that pushes me through my work day in and day out? I'm hearing and I'm seeing people kind of coming up to you like, we know, Pisces, we know that you don't do this alone. I'm hearing what's your support system, the Chariot coming through. This is related perhaps to family. I'm hearing Pisces, what is it that gets you? I'm hearing gets you, the Hierophant coming through right there. Right, let's not pretend, Pisces, okay? Like, we're not smiling now. Okay, Pisces, please do me a favor. Okay, I'm hearing specifically. I'm seeing someone coming up to you, like, pinching your cheeks, like, Pisces, you know, come on, like, please don't act like that. The Devil in reverse, like, please, like, come on, Pisces. Pisces, we know that I'm hearing you have a story. Okay? And it's been so much so about love. I'm hearing that specifically. Now, and what does love mean? Okay, is it, oh, I love this person, and then this went like that, and then we learned some lessons about that, and then, you know, we taught each other others, and then it's like not necessarily, right? Does it even have to do with a certain space that you can even pinpoint? What is love really, Pisces, right? And, you know, is it the space that you hold with yourself through which you create? What you learn to love with others. Beautiful, Pisces. Oh my goodness. Lovers leading out, mirroring the Hierophant. I'm hearing it's a giggle or two. The High Priestess in reverse, so the Lovers upright. Yeah, it's a little bit mischievous. I'm not gonna lie, Pisces. All right. There's a little bit of. I'm hearing a little bit of dynamic. I'm hearing go-getter action here. I'm not sure what that's alluding to for the High Priestess and the Nine of Cups, the Son of Cups, but I'm seeing it could also be coming your way, where it's like two people could be kind of racing. I'm hearing racing to the altar. I'm hearing for the ultrasound now. I don't know what that's alluding to, but Ace of Cups is in reverse, perpendicular with the Father of Pentacles. Two of Cups in reverse, mirroring the Father of Pentacles. I hate to say it, but I am hearing who is the Father. I'm not sure specifically, but also in an existential way. What does it mean to father a cause and be that, right, your energy? You not necessarily do you have to be male or female. What is male and what is female? We all have masculine and the feminine, the yin and the yang. How is it that we are acclimating to that ideology even? itself of wanting to play a certain part. And if you are a male Pisces watcher, there may be a focus on how you're channeling that. I'm hearing that yang sort of influence. I'm hearing as well in your I'm hearing in your interactions. I'm hearing with youth. I'm not sure what those are going to be. Ace of Pentacles, upright, Six of Cups, reverse. Remember, it's a matter of vulnerability. How do I recognize also myself as, I'm hearing, a mentor, I'm hearing a father? And if you think about the yang propensity, right, that's very much expressive. It's that aspect of all of us that is related to the solar influence, the sun, right, in the birth chart. The moon is sort of internal influence, more emotional side, right, to our being, and the sun is more, how do I take action also, you know, on behalf of what I'm feeling in a certain way. And not necessarily does it have to be, but for a number of you, it may be that space of, you know, how do I synthesize my past with my future? How do I have a vision and take that vision and actually, I'm hearing deliver it. I'm hearing direct that energy in a conversational way here. I'm hearing with the Daughter of Pentacles and the Judgment card. And for a number of you, I'm hearing this has been a process of letting go. I'm hearing a long cycle, and a bunch of cards just fell right out there. I'm hearing it's been a cycle of releasing what has been contained, okay? And for a number of you, you've begun, I'm hearing to turn your attention, okay, to, I'm hearing pastures that don't yet, I'm hearing I'm hearing a name to them. To say it in the way that I'm hearing beginning to release expectation of how you acknowledge and identify I'm hearing your interpretive role in your act, in whatever it is you do, in what you create, actually, Pisces. And for a number of you, this might have to do with your music. I'm hearing that just right off the bat. Let's say if you're a musician and you create some sort of, you know, body of work. I'm hearing cyclically as well. I'm seeing that you're like, well, you know what, now it's time to really get, I'm hearing the tango moving. I'm hearing it's like, you know, left, right. Well, maybe there's now going to be an up and a down. I'm hearing an in and an out. I'm hearing a past and a future that begin to create the present together, the Father of Pentacles. All right, so let's say in the way, Pisces, that you might be kind of getting more experimental, okay, like in the areas of life where you're like, no, it has to be this way, doesn't it? It has to be that way, don't you think? And I'm seeing like going up to people, Pisces, and you're like, wait, like, what's your opinion? I'm hearing, do you feel like, is it about letting go of the past and then moving into the future, or is it like the past that leads into the future? Okay, like, is it all connected? Right? I'm a sun sign Pisces. I feel these energies, Pisces. My Mercury's in Pisces as well. My moon is in Sagittarius. I'm not sure why I'm labeling that off, but for a number of you, for those of you who've been following for quite some time, you most likely know by now, right? Moon sign Sag and a Scorpio rising as well as sun sign Pisces. So for a number of you, though, I'm hearing it is actually introduction time. Here comes the Justice card upright, Temperance card upright, the Mother of Wands. Somebody's making you some kind of offer here, perhaps Pisces. I'm hearing Six of Cups as well. I'm hearing again the Mother of Pentacles. It's really, 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 I'm hearing it's quite thoughtful as well. This is not just like something where it's like, here's a balloon, I blew it up for you when I was in the bathroom, and here it is now. I'm hearing it belongs to you. And I'm seeing someone like kind of like writing their name on the marker. I'm hearing specifically that they hand you. I'm hearing to pen the calligraphy out. I'm not sure what I'm seeing, like two people drawing on a balloon, and they're like, here are vows. No, Pisces. I'm hearing no. This is like, hi. I'm hearing here's the altar. Get familiar with it. I'm hearing, please get yourself comfortable with, and I'm seeing someone like also like sitting on a bed, like kind of like, I don't know what that's alluding to, but I'm hearing someone is like kind of even testing you, Pisces, or wanting to know how far you're willing to go. The Mother of Wands upright right over the Temperance card, Eight of Wands. Yeah, I'm hearing it makes us shake and quiver a little bit at the thought of, okay, and did you see the look of of interpretation there of you know, I'm hearing Temperance specifically. It's like, okay, yeah, I'm hearing we have big visions and big ideas. I'm hearing ideologies. We think about, you know, perfect and what perfect looks like if it were to be a future. I'm hearing point of interest. I'm hearing specifically. But I'm hearing I'm still a Pisces. I'm hearing I still want to play pretend. I'm hearing I don't want to have to be so official. I'm hearing in the space of my imagination as well. I'm hearing I don't want to have to feel like I am creator as I'm hearing the quotation marks that come alive. Okay, I'm hearing like I want to maybe role play, but I don't want it to be like you start actually calling me. I'm hearing also by that name. I don't know what that's alluding to. I'm hearing daddy. I don't know what that's alluding to. Pisces, Scorpio, death card in reverse. Lovers upright. Daughter wands in reverse. Death is mirroring to lovers. But there's a whole lot of looking around in the room, specifically Pisces. I'm hearing with Scorpio, and I'm not sure what that might be alluding to, but here comes the card associated with Scorpio as well. The moon upright, the Four of Cups in reverse. There's a lot that we feel we haven't quite touched upon yet. And be that something that you feel that you are in a space kind of reservation with, where you're like, I don't really know. I'm seeing someone kind of coming up to you, Pisces, and so you kind of like like doing a little bit of like a reversal. They're like, I'm not ready. I'm hearing that specifically for a number of you, but and not to say that it doesn't begin to roll. I'm hearing actually roll forward. I'm hearing role play out as well. It's like I'm seeing that it's just a little bit of like a feeling of like discomfort, where if something is kind of started, I'm hearing it has already begun. Okay, it's like it's not like it stops. How do you stop something that has begun, right? In a certain way. Think about the sort of domino that's kind of tipped over. It's like there is always going to be that sort of cause and effect, that space of like, well, we took this action and now it's being talked about, at least, even if we're not kind of following through with it. I'm not sure what that's alluding to, but anyways, Scorpio, I'm hearing so strongly. Pisces, it could also be in the way of, something was even kind of stimulated or initiated in a certain way, okay? And be it even a certain level of attraction where you are real hot. Here comes the magician coming through, like, yeah, I'm hearing lay all your love on me. Like, I'm seeing someone so freaking magnetized as well to someone, and be it the sort of the glimmers of hope, oh my gosh, I see so much in this space, there's so much potential, or even the magnetism towards what is not understood, what we feel like we can't put our finger on, we can't sort of promise or predict, and even the mystery space in a certain way in someone's mind. I'm hearing a psyche, and so be this someone who's incredibly attracted to you, somebody who is incredibly magnetized towards you, and it's not only emotionally or psychologically, it's also physically, Pisces, and it could be your energy as well, it could be mutual, absolutely. But I'm seeing that I'm hearing absent. Ten of Cups upright, Three of Cups in reverse. There's something is a little silent. Okay, I will say it like that. And there is this feeling, the desire to draw out from the shell, the little baby crab. Okay, and so. I'm hearing when we were young. I don't know what that is alluding to, but I'm belting a delta for you, Pisces. Look what you're making me do. Again, I'm seeing Pisces. I'm seeing like someone is stimulating you. Okay, they're like provoking you, Pisces. They're getting you to play the part a little bit here, and it's provocative. Yes, I'm hearing it is provocative. The Death card is in reverse, the Nine of Wands upright, and the Five of Cups in reverse. It really, really requires of us to begin to talk about things that have been kind of tested out in theory. Okay, like not really, I'm hearing acted on quite yet. I'm hearing perhaps to a certain point. And so for a number of you again though, I'm seeing like someone coming up to you and they're like, hey Pisces. I'm hearing, hey sweetie. I'm hearing specifically like a lot of sweet talk here. I'm hearing as well, you could be dealing with a Cancer, the Magician as well, Scorpio. I'm hearing so strongly. Sagittarius, you could be dealing with a number of people, Pisces as well. Like there's a lot of attention I'm seeing specifically coming your way. And I'm seeing also someone who just they know how to get you. Okay, I'm hearing they know how to get you, Pisces. They know how to get to you through you. Okay, and I'm hearing they also know how to get through you to you. So it's like maybe there is a bit of a reflection as well, Pisces, where you might be dealing with someone who's kind of like talking to your subconscious. Yes, strongly. For now, you could have a connection here with someone where there are a number of Pluto contacts between your planets, even in synastry, where let's say their Pluto is hitting your ascendant, or their Pluto is like hitting your 8th house in some kind of way, your Mars in your 8th house, something like I'm hearing they're getting you to also talk about things, to divulge things. For now, you could actually be kind of speaking to a medium, even a therapist. What is therapy, right? Always take it as you will. Father of Pentacles leading you out. Pisces, this could also be you meditating, right? On your, I'm hearing on your emotions. I'm hearing specifically, but I'm hearing your medium. I'm hearing your medium. One second. Your I'm hearing mirroring. Okay, I'm hearing mirroring. One second, Pisces. I'm hearing more. I'm hearing your movement, the movement of your thoughts, Pisces, okay? Now, for a number of you, I'm hearing this might be a certain cycle of review. And we are moving through this post-shadow period of Mercury retrograde. Here, the Justice card. I'm seeing for a number of you, I'm not gonna lie, Pisces, it's a little testy. I'm hearing it's a little uncomfortable even, where you might feel like, wow, I'm really getting to that point where I am talking about things that I didn't tell myself I would. Okay, B, I'm hearing specifically talking about, here's the Devil in reverse and the Six of Cups is upright. For a number of you, this has to do perhaps with certain experiences that left you, I'm hearing feeling a little, I'm hearing hangry. I'm hearing specifically, like, even if you think about hanger, it's like, that's a saying is like, oh, when you're hungry, then you get kind of angry. Like, I'm hangry. Like, I'm angry because I'm hungry. Like, my reactions are not really my own. I'm not owning my reactions because there is this sort of this desirous nature that's overtaking me. And if we think about the Devil card, right, it speaks of a very strong desirous nature. And it can kind of sometimes speak to even obsessions. We can kind of say it like that, especially if there is a connection here with Scorpio, with Pluto, which we do see here strongly coming through for you, Pisces, with the moon as well. So for a number of you, there could have even been some kind of connection where you're like, oh, I feel like I'm not getting everything that I want out of this situation. Okay, and it could have been just this like, this dynamite of attraction that just never fully exploded out. I'm not sure what that's alluding to, but it's like just this passion that had pressure. I'm hearing that was placed around it. How awkward, right? Like, really think about that. It's like if you have this like, it's like a one point that you want to press, and then like it's like everything in that one point, if pressed, would totally, I'm hearing, expand. I'm hearing and evolve, and I'm hearing access would be expressed, and then you just have this like dancing around that. But yeah, it's so fucking annoying. I'm very specifically, so I'm sorry to say it like that, but it's annoying with the Mother of Wands in reverse and the Hanged Man upright with the Sun upright. And be it physical, okay, well, I'm just gonna put it out there, like, let's say you're dealing with someone and there's just a lot of like pressure to present something, I'm hearing as well, or there's a lot of pressure to also accommodate you know, the desire of another, and I'm not sure what that's alluding to, but why would it be separate? Okay, like, really think about that. Let's say you're dealing with someone and it's like, I feel like I need to please them. I need to please them. Why is it not kind of just, I'm hearing a transition of power? Interesting. And I'm seeing actual energy that moves in a figure 8 between two people. I'm hearing non-disclosure agreement. I don't know what that's alluding to, Pisces, but there's something that's given someone a lot of heartache. I'm hearing a lot of headache when they're held in the thought space around where the think tank actually, I'm hearing, leads to. Okay, and so for a number of you, I'm seeing someone even is maybe interrogating you, or they're pinning you like to the wall, like they're kind of like, even, I don't know if there are like fear tactics involved, Pisces. I certainly hope not. I really hope not. But I'm seeing that there's a little bit of even like this feeling of like, you know, do you feel manipulated in some kind of way? Do you feel like, wow, I feel like they're trying to get answers out of me and I'm not comfortable with that? Ace of Swords coming through, Seven of Wands upright. I feel like I'm being kind of put on the spot, and not to say it in a way that is necessarily like magician-like, I'm hearing like in reverse, but to say it in the way, and we do have the Magician here kind of horizontally laid, like I can go either way. Wink, wink. I can swing left. I can swing right. I'm hearing depending on how you bat the ball, my way. Okay, so interesting. You could be dealing with someone who just kind of like, and it could be your own energy, but the way that they kind of, the way that they serve the ball to you is the way that you served it back to them. I'm hearing specifically. So it's a little bit of like, ooh, like you're giving me a taste of my own medicine. I'm hearing as well. Like you're kind of like making me act in ways that I don't feel like fully in control of. And Pisces, for a number of you, this has to do with your, I'm hearing your event in Lancaster. I'm hearing as well Minneapolis. I'm hearing it has to do with the concert. I'm hearing as well. Wow, lots going on there for you, Pisces. Okay, and I'm seeing a line of taxis there. I'm seeing bright yellow. This came through. I'm hearing yellow. I'm hearing green. I'm hearing bereavement. I'm not sure what that's alluding to, but I'm seeing this came through in the Scorpio reading. Now, Pisces, 9 of Cups and the Ace of Swords again. This is not necessarily like in a way of, you know, I want you to tell me your I'm hearing your timing schedule for the next 4 years, like right now. Like, I don't know what that is alluding to, but I'm hearing also like your time, like where you go, what you do with your time. Like, I'm not necessarily seeing it that way. It can be in that way. Like, let's say you're dealing with someone who just kind of is very pressing, and I'm feeling pressure around my left forearm. I'm not sure what that's alluding to, Pisces, but you know, take it as you will, honey. I'm hearing number 4. You might want to reach out to family if you do feel that there is a little pressure there in terms of how someone is practicing their vows. I don't know kind of what that's alluding to, but you know, something where it's like, you know, till death do us part. Okay, well, we don't want to be the ones causing each other the death there. Really, that's not, we should not be getting violent. I'm hearing as well with that space. I don't know what that's alluding to, Pisces, but always take it as you will. Now, if there is a space of kind of concern, okay, like again, you may feel called, guided to also, I'm hearing read on that. I don't know what that's alluding to, but perhaps research it. Here comes the Hanged Man for number. You may feel called to move into some level of also energy work. I'm hearing healing. I'm hearing with a medium, the Hangman. You may want to reach out to even a healer. I'm hearing who is a healer, what is considered a healer. I'm hearing the letter D. I'm hearing Degrassi. I don't know what that's alluding to. Judgment reverse. Okay, and so for a number of you, there may be a focus as well on the physical body movement. Now, heat, I'm hearing as well, applied to certain areas. I'm not sure what that's alluding to, Pisces, but let's get back into it again. For a number of you, this could be so simple as, well, let's backtrack. Yeah, I'm hearing specifically heat applied to the body. For a number of you, I'm hearing patches. I'm hearing patches. Like you might again, if you feel like you may feel guided to even communicate with family about this, Pisces. I'm hearing so strongly communicate. Okay, and I'm seeing someone like walking downstairs and they've got this bright blue kind of outfit on, and this color, the color blue came through big time in the Scorpio reading. So take it as you will, Pisces. But in blue typically associates with throat chakra. Here comes the Ace of Swords right then and there. Speaking matters of communication. If you feel like you need to say something, say something. I'm hearing specifically. You know, if you feel like you need to reach out also to I'm hearing gummer. I'm not sure what that's alluding. I'm hearing the letter G. Even legally, you know, feel free to reach out. All right. I'm hearing specifically now. This could also be so simple, Pisces, as like, and I'm seeing you might be dealing as well with someone who's got a lot of fire in their chart, like big time. I'm hearing Mars energy, Aries energy. Let's backtrack though. I'm hearing police force. I'm hearing combat. I'm hearing nation, United Nations. I'm hearing as well. I'm not sure what that's alluding. I'm hearing wait. I'm hearing they leave the Nancy trail. I'm hearing the Nancy Dew trail. I don't know what that's about. I'm hearing Drew. Like maybe there is some kind of got the Justice card mirroring the High Priestess. Pisces, you've got some sort of there's something that you feel perhaps you have even a premonition about. I'm not sure what that's alluding to, but it may have to do with someone's emotional cycle, okay? And in some shape or form, you might feel like, I don't know about this. I'm hearing, oh, wait a second. I'm hearing, I don't know if that's exactly the type of topic I want to be concerned with for the rest of my life. I'm hearing specifically. Let's backtrack though, Pisces. And it may have to do with someone's, I'm hearing tetherball conversation dynamic. With the Three of Cups coming through as well, where they may actually like, I'm not sure what this is alluding to, but I'm seeing specifically Pisces, you may be dealing with someone who just like they're manipulative. I'm so sorry to say it in that way, but they may kind of have that tendency to even create, I'm hearing triangulate, like they create some sort of like third party that you're not even aware of. You're like, I wasn't even thinking about that. Why are we like talking about the test taker now? I'm hearing, why is it becoming now like, why is the topic about tension becoming tension between not just a ball and a chain, I'm hearing specifically, but between also the I'm hearing the boards in the room. I don't know what that's alluding to, but maybe someone is even like, I don't know, like they bring in like the thought of something that just complicates. I'm hearing it unnecessarily like complicates. I'm hearing and provokes. I'm hearing Thoreau. I'm hearing David Thoreau. Isn't that like an author? Like even like philosophically, like they create this space of like, oh, like think about like if this were to happen, and you're just like, why would I think about that? Like why is that involved in the world. I'm hearing of creation, right? Like, and for a number of you, it's just something that perhaps you feel like, I don't want to have to think about that. Why are we thinking about that? I'm hearing specifically. And I'm hearing, I don't want to be a negative Nancy. Here comes the Death card and the Ten of Pentacles and Three of Swords. For a number of you, it's like, I don't know, like maybe somebody is even, they bring certain thoughts about that you're like, you know, I wouldn't have thought about that naturally. That wouldn't have otherwise been not naturally, but I wouldn't have otherwise been right at the forefront of my mind. Why is it that we're kind of like, we're breaking that out of the box, like before it's even branded, like, you know, it's like something that perhaps is even a little bit premature. For a number of you, you may be dealing with someone who just likes to take a real deep dive. Like they jump into things. Okay, I'm hearing they literally throw themselves into the pool. I'm hearing they lunge at I'm hearing the line that they would otherwise have to wait in. And yeah, really take it like that, Pisces. You could be dealing with someone who's got a lot of fire in the chart. Like, not joking here, right? Not joking when we say that. I'm hearing also they're a jester about it. I'm not sure what that's alluding to, but like they're perhaps they don't even take their own I'm hearing intensity seriously, which I don't know what that's alluding to, but just kind of, you know, watch the gum. I'm hearing the gumball drop there. I don't know what that's alluding to. The Ace of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. Like when Willie goes a little wonka. I don't know what that's alluding to, but we don't want to be watching. Okay, I'm hearing we don't want to also be having. I'm hearing a staring contest. I'm hearing a seeing eye contest as well. So yeah, Pisces. I don't know what this is about, but I'm seeing that you may want to. I'm hearing walk the line a little bit with them on that one. Like maybe review, like let's say something you may want to review, like certain also boundaries. I'm seeing specifically like, you know, to really review things like I need personal space, I need time to have a personal life. I'm hearing as well for a number of you, and if someone is really pressing you to also practice certain, I'm hearing vows or ways of I'm hearing verbally kind of acknowledging like their feelings and your feelings together, where it's like, why do we need to stand in the room and say that like Sheila, I'm hearing Sheila is not, I'm hearing a shoulder to cry on. I don't know what that's alluding to, but again, it's like someone kind of identifies a space that would otherwise have gone unnoticed, like to make more pressure like in the room. I don't know again what that's alluding to. You might just be dealing with someone who loves the heat of the argument, and it's like the more heat the better. Let's turn it up. Let's turn a match up here, match up there. Let's make sure that they're all glowing sticks of light. Like, I don't know again what that's alluding to, Pisces, but I'm seeing someone perhaps just wanting to get you also more involved in a certain space, and they might feel that you're kind of hesitant. Okay, and so given the hesitation, they might kind of feel like they want to poke and prod at you a little bit to see like when is you gonna really get like invested. I'm hearing emotionally. Okay, and so if you feel that there's a little bit of like a breakdown there of boundaries, right, when it gets to that point of like, well, you know what, I don't know, I'm hearing this is like getting kind of I'm hearing this is getting a little standoffish. I'm hearing salty, where I feel like I need to push them back, like push them farther, push them away. You know, I don't feel like that's the comfort zone that we're going to be reaching together. The Ten of Pentacles in reverse and Nine of Cups upright. So I'm hearing it's about feedback. And so I'm hearing Pisces, really pay attention. Really pay attention to your reactions, okay? Like if you're interacting with someone and there's some kind of like, I'm hearing weird accent rule. I don't know what that's about, where it's like someone perhaps is addressing you in a certain way, or there's like something like that's said and it's said like multiple times. Like, again, I don't know what that's alluding to. Ace of Cups upright and the Empress in reverse. Like if if there's some kind of space of even, I'm hearing like attitude a little bit, where you're like, okay, I don't know what they're saying there, but they're telling me like, I'm hearing like it's something repetitive, like don't ever do that again, ever, and you're just like, what's up with that? Like, why are you saying it like 3 times? I don't know what that's alluding to, but something that's just a little excessive as well. And your natural reaction to that, Pisces, is like to kind of like step away. Take note of that, okay? Like, you really take note of that, Pisces. Like, I don't know. I'm hearing my initial reaction to that type of also romantic gesture is to find it not all too romantic. Okay, and here comes the Father of Cups with the Hierophant. the Magician with the Ace of Swords and the Nine of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles as well, with the Moon right over the Father of Cups. You're dealing with someone who's incredibly, I'm hearing like madman. I'm not sure what that's alluding. I'm hearing madman-like. I'm hearing Mad Max as well. Is that a TV show? I haven't watched that. Judgment upright, mirroring the Ace of Swords. But to say it in the way that like they understand the inner workings of how someone ticks and what makes them tick to begin with. And that just might be the energy of them wanting to understand you, I'm hearing, and your developments just that much more deeply. Okay, so that I'm hearing for a number of you is like not relevant, okay, to like the relationship itself. It's like, why do you need to figure out why I'm reviewing my own thoughts, like my own, I'm hearing radio set, like I'm even seeing someone meditating and then someone else might be, well, I'm hearing like reviewing my research, I'm hearing as well. Okay, so someone may be kind of questioning like, why are you looking into me? I'm hearing, why are you looking up on me? And I'm seeing it even in the way of like actual research. Okay, like maybe someone even like did a background check or something and someone was like, what's up with that? Why did you need to know like what my remote was for when I had control with it in the past? I don't know what that's alluding to, Pisces. And this could be your own energy, right? It could be, you know, the energy of another, but someone may be feeling that it's just getting a little, it's getting a little too, I'm hearing kind of like, kind of also, intimidating. That's just the word that I'm hearing, like right off the bat, Pisces, is intimidating. Like I don't want to have to feel like I can't say something or that I have to say something at the same time. It's like I don't want to have to feel that there is a pressurized space for the communication. Again, it's like if it's something that's just, you know, and I'm seeing that Pisces, it's kind of like, you know, do I need to feel that I'm in the space to have to communicate in order to communicate? It's like that kind of feeling, Pisces. Like, and again, you might be dealing with someone who is even, they're like, I don't know, like maybe throwing labels around, like they're like, oh, like, are you this type of person? Are you that type of person? Are you the type of person who would ever, like, here comes the Three of Cups and the Three of Swords, like somebody maybe is really, really wondering about your past. Again, I don't know what this is about, but they're like talking to like, I'm hearing Richard there, I'm hearing gear, I'm hearing, about the railway system to see like what the history of I'm hearing of practice really was. I don't know what that's about, but I'm seeing someone even like looking at you and they're like, man, like I'm hearing they definitely got around. I don't know what that is alluding to, the Father of Cups and the Magician, but it's in the way of saying, you know, I'm really responsible. I'm really though also interested. Yes, I'm hearing it as interested to know what the version of love is that's held out. And so for a number of you, I'm hearing this can actually just be a physical sort of also pressure. And again, always take as you will, right? General reading can be taken perceived in terms of ways. But I am seeing that you have the Father of Wands mirroring the Mother of Wands, sandwiching the Ace of Swords. Like, you know, who's going to also say it first kind of feeling, but let's backtrack. Pisces, I'm hearing angel, Angelica. I'm hearing Avi. I'm hearing Avery as well. I'm hearing valley. Okay, but let's move back here a little bit, Pisces. What I'm getting is that it may actually be an interactive space physically, where let's say you're with someone and you know you're having some sort of conversation, and it may not be necessarily physical, but it can be verbal, where they're kind of like, you know, they're in the room with you, and it could be a little bit of like a negotiation as well, where they're like wanting to get you to also name drop. I don't know what that's about, but they're like kind of like, come on, like I'm hearing get me on the list as well. Get me on the wish list. I'm hearing specifically. But there's something about like how this opportunity is actually carried out that makes someone really a little skeptical, okay? Where they're like, you want me to, like, let's say somebody wants an intro, okay? They're like, hey, invite me to this one event, or like, get me like introduced to so-and-so. And then it's like, you know, and then I'm seeing like Pisces, someone is like, okay, sure, like, all right, you want an intro, I'll give you an intro. But then they're like, yeah, but only do it that way. Like, if you're gonna do it, only do it that way. And I'm seeing Pisces, you're like, you know, I don't know about that. I'm hearing this has to come from the heart, it has to be natural. I can't just like go up to, I'm hearing Quentin Tarantino, I'm hearing specifically, I don't know what that's alluding to, and like have him like, I'm hearing build you a shake. I don't know what that's alluding to. But Eight of Cups is leading you out. Perhaps a specific message here coming through for number 8 of Cups and the Magician. We're going to take a look at what comes through. You've got the Hierophant as well. Pisces, this is a big deal. It is a big deal. I'm hearing it's a race. I'm hearing at the same time. It may feel that way. Father of Wands coming through. This exact line came through. I believe it was either for Pisces or Aries in the bonus reading. And those readings are available via the link in the bio box. Oh, it is actually available via the playlist on the channel. Here comes the Empress related to Aries and the Major Arcana. You may want to check out the Aries reading. I haven't yet done the Aries reading, dear Pisces, at least for here this for this full moon in Aquarius. But yeah, Pisces, again, this energy came through big time in the Aries bonus moon cycle reading. And so again, you can access that via the playlist. 5 of Cups, reverse, the Empress upright. Yeah, I'm hearing there's a lot that has yet to be addressed. I'm hearing, and also delivered. I'm hearing discussed, and it has to do with the hot topic. I'm hearing conversation. I'm hearing buzzer moment. The Father of Swords, the Hanged Man, the Emperor, and the Mother of Wands. I'm hearing it has to do with judgment. I'm hearing the judgment that's passed, judgment call. I'm hearing as well. And for a number of you, I'm seeing that you got both the Emperor and the Empress. Holy moly, yeah. Okay, so for a number of you, I'm seeing that there is a super serious conversation. It's not like, hi, are you gonna sue me? I'm hearing, because I'll sue you right back. It's like, hi, I'm hearing we are the same clause. And we are going to determine, I'm hearing hello, our dynamic. I'm hearing together as one. Now that is integrating both the principle of exclusivity and inclusivity. I don't know what that's alluding to Pisces, but I'm seeing like, again, like someone like almost like, again, they allude to you as like this themselves in a certain way. And I'm seeing you kind of like, hey, hold on. I don't know if I want to be that special to you. I don't know, Pisces, what that's alluding to, but it's like, I don't know, maybe it's just something that I need to take time with. I'm hearing that as well for a number of you. I'm seeing 44 right here, Pisces. Now, if you have an intuition about something, right? You are very intuitive, Pisces. Very intuitive. I'm hearing, especially when it goes down south. I'm hearing when it goes south, I'm hearing you heard the whistle blow before it really rang out there for everyone to listen. And I'm hearing specifically, but it's like, you know, do we want to always acknowledge that? Not necessarily. Do we really always want to kind of like vocalize what it is that we feel? And for a number of you, this might be a little bit of a space of skepticism where you feel like, you know, I don't know, I feel like there's something like lurking underneath the surface there. I'm hearing there's a little bit of like some kind of story that I feel hasn't yet been brought to the table to talk about. With the Father of Pentacles looking at the Emperor, this could again be the energy of another, and this might be the actual like a space of experience that someone has moved through that kind of causes them to I'm hearing to kind of track, or trace. I'm hearing track and trace very strongly here with the 3 of Swords, the Son of Wands, and the 9 of Swords. Someone is like going freaking bananas, okay? The Devil as well, like freaking bananas. 7 of Pentacles, like even spending, let me just say it in this way, really kind of testing, okay? And if you're dealing with a Scorpio, you would absolutely be dealing with a Scorpio. Pisces, the phone got there. All right, now we're back, and we're saying you could be dealing with someone who, let's say, just has some sort of even like some kind of a history or experience that was very, very kind of how can we say it? Kind of difficult. Okay, with the 3 of Swords, they could have, you know, gone through some sort of experience that had them more, I'm hearing, in an offense position than a defense position. I'm not sure what that's alluding to, but where they felt like they were also kind of called out of a certain space or caught off guard. I don't know what that's alluding to, maybe even, but I'm hearing uncomfortable. Like there was something where they were put into some kind of place where they felt, I don't ever want to be in this situation ever again. I'm hearing that specifically related to the Devil, the Moon, and the 3 of Swords. And there might have been some space where they felt like they were also caught. I'm hearing off guard a little bit, like, and it might have been you know, something that they felt they needed to make an absolute decision with, a break with, and it was a big change. Now the Star coming through in reverse, the Death card in reverse, and they're both looking off into the future. The Four of Pentacles here in reverse as well. Let's take a look at what is to come. Pisces, a big transformation here. I'm hearing evolution of the starting point that begins. I'm hearing the next. I'm hearing storyboard conversation out. All right, let's see what comes through Pisces, love and light to you all here. Thank you all so much for tuning in, love and light on this journey forward. And I highly recommend to check out your rising, sun, or moon sign. I'm going to continue into the extended reading. You can access that right as this video goes live via the link in the bio box below. And that will assess how the energy will move through into the tail end of the month as well. Thank you so much, all of you, for your dear support. And I'll see you soon, Pisces. And thank you all so much again for all of your dear support, energetically above and beyond, all of you, for your love, your light, your likes, your shares, your subscriptions, your comments. Thank you for connecting and tuning in, sort of supporting the channel. Love and light to you, and I'll see you soon.